Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other 2.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find, and in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
Haha, what a coincidence! I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but, I have some business to do.
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will...
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes. Providing the question pertains to something...
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will act... Then we'll never be short of Mora and...
Of course. But how much... The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in Remember, this is a race against...
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, first we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh?
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're As it happens, we have some information about the materials that...
No.
Don't be like that. Why don't you stand there? Oh, right, yeah.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information! Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
Well, will you? Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some mora, we give...
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you that...
So what? She's loaded.
I've already told you. If you still can't...
Come on, ma'am. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you.
I won't...
No more excuses! Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, then seen you at kiosk, then Wan Min restaurant. Same story, How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich...
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yeah.
Boss, I'm telling you...
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
Oh, you again.
The Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here?
Silence! How dare you threaten innocents?
No, don't...
Shenhe,
Shenhe?
my name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is... well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to... I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful...
You can't do... This is Liyue Harbor. There are a lot...
laws. No.
Really?
That would be my stomach growling.
She's so on it. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other. Then of course you're still hungry. So, and...
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals. Medicinal...
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Booba Pharmacy's not far away. After all, you can't work on an empty stomach.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go.
Thank you.
She's really eating.
My hunger has now abated. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance.
So, how come you chow down on these? And if Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an adeptus.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to... And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang, were you interested in the...
I came for the However, you have shown me your kindness, and I...
Wow! But having an adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier.
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great! I'm Betsy.
I am not We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. Then, we alone shall become the victors.
Vito!
Really? But I hear that competition...
Look, we went to Sunset Vermilion.
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there.
Baiju? What are you doing?
Lady Ningguang,
Huh?
I'm not too sure. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo-Boo.
No, we've got other stuff to do.
Ah, the variety of plostrite you... As far as the records show, virtually all...
Okay then, let's go out. Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome.
Yeah! Skyward! Yeah!
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness.
Oh? Why do I detect an urge?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders, and your father gave me specific instructions to ask you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now.
Oh, how wonderful.
Hey, Xingqiu. Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with...
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of...
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady...
As well?
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some suns. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction. At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this...
500 million?!
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly in...
But...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Oh, Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know when. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to... After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently.
That's great! But is it real? Wouldn't it be a little,
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was...
Open-minded. I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before.
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of... Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense.
Okay, we will be.
Yeah! Wait! My mechanical masterwork! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Let's see. Xingqiu said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there?
Cool it.
The Sealy got to here and then to... What? Weren't we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here? Whoa, so many...
I believe, with any luck, the sunset from...
Really? Look, and now that Paimon takes a closer look...
These are not real clouds. They are the If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the...
All right, then let's do it!
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. Manifest! Unleash! It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Oh, so sorry.
Manifest! Obey! Manifest!
Eat this! Help!
Get back!
The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Scatter! Skyward!
Whoa! We're gonna fall! Is everyone okay? Look! The ceiling has disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Out of the frying pan!
Scatter!
You're toast! Bubba, get them! Nice and spicy!
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time.
We're gonna fall! This time, we're really gonna fall! Ah! So high! Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That ceiling's on the move! Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Skyward! Seize the skies!
Freeze!
I taste blood.
Do your master's bidding!
Oh, so sorry.
Unleash! Obey! Make way for the Adeptus! Scatter! Skyward! Yeah! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
This one will be frozen in time.
At the frying pan, into the
Get back!
Look, over there! Could that be the sunset vermilionite? Is this it? It's so huge! That's true, but then again...
Plaustrite doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Plaustrite reveal it.
Wow, Shenhe. You seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master. I don't care for her stories most of the time.
Hold on a sec. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to... But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it?
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure?
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plaustrite sample this large must be highly valuable. My safe...
That's right! I'm unsure you gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy up.
I'll go on ahead with the Plaustrite. Let's meet at...
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock up?
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your...
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply. I'm going to award you full marks for the sunset room.
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be.
Shenhua and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No, but I have to correct you on one point.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found?
In truth, it is the finest piece of plot. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the gym. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodation. Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there's...
Shenhua!
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? Whenever Paimon gets praised...
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an adeptus. Treat me with great deference and respect.
Yeah, 'cause that's how adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and...
But I am not...
Shenhua?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot.
Well, Byron said that there are some makeshift hotels.
No need. I simply...
You can't do that. It's dangerous. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty.
Okay.
Great! Now we're talking.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Hi there! Checking in, are we? Since this was chosen as the building site for the new... So, business is booming for...
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. Here are your keys.
Shenhua, you should go get some... Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around. Let's buy one for Shenhua, too. She can have it as a midnight...
All right. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. Mm-hmm.
Hey! Isn't that Cloud Retainer? Let's go and say...
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
One trusts you have met Shenhe.
So far, so good.
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor.
Cool! So, calling her Shenhua feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking...
Her Adeptus name. Why?
Don't...
On this latter point, you are correct.
Oh, right. What? You knew already?
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Well, to start with, her problem-solving methods...
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant... Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
That sounds so dangerous.
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival. But not so her. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born. One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day?
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding.
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was it?
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind. And she had experienced, indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shen-He has an extraordinary constitution. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those. The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shen-He...
Oh, now Paimon...
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion. Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the... If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her... Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time, and night is approaching.